Cue the music. Did you fall asleep? I don't hear no music. You didn't cue no music. I'm waiting on you. I didn't hear anything. Mikey, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I didn't hear any music. You didn't give me any
Did you hear that?
I didn't hear it. Did it go on the feed? You just left me in the dark. Well, hello. It's Friday, and I'm excited because a rest day is coming, and then next week we get all of our challenges in the work. No more challenges, just our workouts, and then a lot of lots of unilateral stuff, but then it starts getting into, like we were talking about, that heavy kettlebell type load. So I'm pretty pumped on all that stuff. It's pretty loud in my ear. So I got to turn it down. I apologize. And then I'm Maximilian Mormont, and we're here. We're Midnight Munchies, the Midnight Munchie Show. And I'm pretty excited about my snack today. We have, Mikey, when we go to the Beyond the Whiteboard, my computer's still doing its thing right now. So it looks like you're gonna have to comment on behalf of me for a little while. Just to put it out there.
Yeah, I got it.
You got me?
Queued up, ready to go.
Yeah. And then, I don't have the workout either. But what I do have is that today is the Orthodox Good Friday. And then Businessman Fran is going down this Monday. I got a little bubble guts. I'm a little nervous. Not excited about doing Fran and then doing something else. So, but voting's in. We're hearing it. We're listening. It's looking like some 21:59, 4 p.m. live. It's going down. I'm trying to recruit either Sorab or Nima on my team since they picked up the Jillian. Mike's like, I thought I was on it.
I'm producing this. I'm happy not to do it. Okay.
You have to do it.
What do you mean?
You have a teammate. You got your girl. So, and then we got tomorrow is Saturday. We got the Orthodox Holy Saturday, and then the Orthodox Easter. It looks like that's all the days. Like we've been looking at what days are celebrated. So you know where I'm getting these from. All right, so let's go to my snack. So I've been really into beef jerkies right now, and heavy on the beef jerkies. This is another People's Choice, so similar to that other one, but this one's not sold by the slab. This one was like by the pile, I guess, 16 ounces, and I'm excited because this is pepper. I haven't tried this yet. Cowboy pepper. So again, I like pepper jerky that's dry. It's pretty dry. It's not really like moist and too wet. Could use a little more pepper. I like it if it's got pepper enough to be like spicy. Where it tingles the nose, burns the nostril. Okay, so 1 ounce is 16 servings per container, 90 calories, 9 grams of protein, 9 grams of carbohydrates, 8 grams of sugar, and then 135 grams of sodium. So this one has more sugar than the other one. That's how they're curing it, huh? Yeah, a little glaze on it. All right. I'm into it. Mikey, what snacks you got?
I'm eating some peanut M&Ms and my last box of Samoa cookies.
Okay. You got a confession since you brought up your snack. I have another party bag of M&Ms. I bought it in a 2-pack. 2-pack party bag. Okay. I get it. I get it. I should be preaching a lot of health. Okay. So the M&Ms, I ate them all. And I haven't brought them back as a snack because I don't want you guys to judge me. So I've been doing the beef jerky. I don't open them because I'm not going to open them until we eat them. So M&Ms might be coming soon. But it was literally the 3 days because we opened them Monday and they were gone Wednesday night. So when I warned you guys, I said if I open them Friday, they're gone normally by Sunday. Same. I use up on the next batch. So today, our questions are going to be, what is recovery? What is overtraining? And what is overreaching? So recovery, overtraining, and overreaching. Mike, are you ready for those? Not yet, but don't tell them. But
I got it. I got it this time. I did my homework.
Well, that's partially me. I threw them at you last minute, and you were on that Wednesday night happy hour. Things get crazy on that thing. So jump on that. So recovery, overtraining, overreaching, and then Monday we got that Fran again, huh? Hey, did you show that card? Show that card. I didn't see that card. Hit me with that card because this is out of the world. I like this. And why didn't you throw the whole time I noticed it, but you just want to keep throwing that verses in there.
Yeah, separate but together.
But
Max
together.
versus and Alec.
Every time I read it, I see it. I'm like, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? Max and Alec, because if I say the other one, then it's on. It's like Max versus. But then he recruited G and got real confident.
No, what was I going to say? He said he originally was like, ooh, what if we make it Max versus Alec? I was like, okay, cool. And then started backing off, and he was like, we're going to do it together. We're going to do it together.
Yeah, he's like me. I got bubble guts. He wanted to do now team businessman friend. Yeah, for sure. Everybody wants to do that. But Monday, guys, the storm's coming. The storm is coming. What if I? No, way better. I don't have to listen to you or mute you or listen to your phone like Mike's camera.
Gary Roberts.
Hey, Gary.
If you guys don't know who Gary Roberts is, he did CrossFit video with Savon called "Killing the Fat Man." You guys haven't seen that? You guys need to do that YouTube. You need to watch that YouTube video series. It's a good one.
Yeah, brother. So again, what did Pi say about the M&Ms? What do you say about this?
M&M tossing in the mouth challenge. Over under on 5 out of 10.
Oh, I got 10 out of 10. Standing or sitting? That's the next question. Hi. Okay. So, hey, give me some of you guys' snacks out there. So I know Pothead's tossing M&Ms. I know Mikey's got M&Ms. What do you got?
I ate all mine.
You ate all? Oh, that's why you got to go party bag. By the time you finish that, you feel guilty. You're like, I don't need it anymore. Okay. And that's at 4 p.m. That's at 4 p.m. Businessman.
4 p.m.
You're going to have to clean it up on Sunday. Sunday's not going to be too much snacking. And then let's pop up Beyond the Whiteboard. Let's see what we got today. Today was extremely painful. Extremely painful. It was rough. It was rough. I mean, at this point, we're doing Murph every other day. Every other day. Every other day. Every other day. Is nobody else seeing this? Because, I mean, if you are just digesting this like this, I feel like I'm cooking. I'm like smelling. I put it back in the oven. And I'm like, oh no, Murph is not ready yet. Let's eat in 2 days. We don't need to run down. We're just going to do 200 squats every effing day. Okay. Can you go to the activity? Go all the way down to the bottom? Uh-huh.
All right. Let's see. Ashley Pratt did some planche push-ups and step-ups instead of the box jump overs and the strict handstand push-ups. She got it all done, although she did mark not RX for some reason. Everyone should be marking RX for sure.
Yeah, RX, everybody. It's your gym.
So 27:45, giving her some hard eyes there. That's pretty fast. Rachel did it in 39:51. I don't see any subs or anything. She did pike handstand push-up. Ooh, 39 minutes? That's not bad at all.
Yeah, that's real good.
That when you swapped it around, the back end killed everybody.
Yeah. Well, we were supposed to do that first, and I could tell morale was low. Morale was low from all this gymnastic PT load. It's like we're on full on boot camp. Yeah, it's going down. It's going down.
All right, so Kelly did it. So Kelly and I thought we cheated or something. We finished it in sub 30, but I did do planche push-ups instead of straight handstand push-ups.
Well, look at that. Look at that.
Alma got it. She power cleaned today. Her max power clean and push jerk 130. Strong.
Yeah.
Her workout time was 34 and 2 seconds. She did strict handstand push-ups, apparently. Fire Marshal Bill.
That's so legit.
Some overhead squats in the Ox 2 program. He did his last set of 6 at 160. Strong, I like that.
Hey, does everybody have access right now to the Ox work? Because we changed all the tracks around so that way they could do it. I'm gonna have to check into that because everybody can see the lifting and all that shenanigans, the back squat, right?
Yeah.
Curious. All right.
Jason he did a 7.2 mile run.
Whew.
What was that?
Oh boy, what was this time? Yeah, give him some
55
hard.
minutes, 36 seconds.
Attaboy.
Amy did a mix of pikes and kipping handstand push-ups. 39 minutes, 28 seconds. Really good. I like that.
That's been what? Three 40-minute workouts this week? Monday,
Yeah.
Wednesday, Friday?
Then this
Just
Wednesday.
what?
Rachel saying the sit-ups killed me today.
Those are moving slow for me.
Pothead, our boy Pothead. Strict handstand push-up against my doorway. Totally sketch. Fox, step up. Don't piss off neighbor at 10:08 on first part. Then I died. LL. Hit my head on the leg of the rower during sit-ups.
If you guys know the gym, and in between the aux room and which we call the living room, like the main group room, there's that door that used to be an actual door. Maybe when you go in there and you're going back to Kiram, back to Pat and Mitch's place. So you got the door, and back there was Functional, which was an equipment company. And we were doing handstand push-ups. And I don't know if it was like Diane or something similar. And the door was right there. No one checked it, if it was locked or not. And then little Maxie kicked up. right through his eyes, upside down. Oh, so good. So good. All right, go ahead. Back. I'm sorry. Thinking about doing handstand push-ups in doorways.
Let's see, we got Q doing the workout in 44 minutes, 30 seconds, RX. Strict handstand push-ups. Finish the squat clean thruster lift in, 135 all the way through. Mary DePauli hitting it 34:45 RX with pike handstand push-ups. Lateral jump over kettlebells and kettlebell swings at 35 pounds. Okay. I see you, girl.
I was jumping over that dumbbell, and that dumbbell was tripping me up one day. That kettlebell was way higher. That'd be good.
English did all of his challenge work.
Nice.
Luke, all of his challenge work. And he did sub-strict handstand push-ups with pikes, and he got it in 44:23.
Yeah. Good job, man.
Yeah.
English.
He missed his attempt at 185, but he did hit 2 power cleans at 155. Attaboy. Okay.
Luke is strong. Oh, it's Mario.
As Mario, first part was 7:18. Second part, he finished everything in 36 and 8 seconds.
Oh, I can have PT life. That a boy.
Strong. Okay. Let's see who else. Ryan Leahy.
Oh, yeah, he's been texting me.
Handstand push-up on a 45-pound plate. Okay. 43:48. I like that.
Level up. Michael?
Michael with, well, he completed it. He didn't give me a time.
Okay. That's cute. All right. He said RX, though. That a boy. Good.
Did.
We got to make sure. Okay. You RX it, girl. If you're fucking working out right now, excuse my language, you RX it.
If you're working out, everyone, if you guys are listening to it now or listening to it later, make sure you mark RX. Do not put not RX. Just mark RX right now until we get back to the gym.
You've heard it.
James doing
Durbin, my boy.
Durbin doing a 10-pound push press, 10 dumbbell push press, 45, and 10 box jumps. This was yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, and then Lacey, 39:18. She did pipe and double water jug swings.
Oof.
Golly. Okay. That sounds worse.
Yeah. Well, and two, the sketch you put down there if you don't have a good seal.
Wait, how does our boy Tyler? Are there two Tyler Nelsons? How does he have two avatars?
No, I think it's because if they don't have a picture, it gives them random ones each time they post.
Got it.
That's why in the back in the day, I just went through and started putting their like whatever I wanted to put in there based off of their name or their attitude or
you put me as one of the main bad guys from Big Trouble in Little China.
Who said that? For sure.
Crenshaw did it in 29:49. Okay.
Yes.
And then, all right, we're going to Lily here. What'd she do? This is yesterday's. I don't have anything for today.
All right.
That's it.
So, something I wanted to talk about was, or rant about, not too aggressive, was this idea of motivation, right? So, we kind of chatted this whole week with like the coaches and people I talked with, other coaches, other owners, other managers, people. I kept explaining that motivation is driven by a few things. And in my mind, it's either driven by I'm scared of something, I got fear. I got fear, something's happening, I'm getting bored, all this stuff, right? And we kept talking about this thing, and really it came down to this situation of almost three scenarios. It's you ask the question why. So there's a question, and the question is, well, why do I want to be fit? Or why do I want to get in shape? Or why do I want to be healthy? Or why do I want to work out? Suddenly you have a goal, and that becomes your motivation. And sometimes, whether it's based on fear, and this pisses me off, if you get scared, like a health issue, and you start training hard, and then all of a sudden you're like, you get demotivated. Come on, there's no other greater motivation than your health. Okay, but let's just say you're just kind of demotivated. You're 42. You've been training since you were like 15 years old, and a lot. You've been training a lot. And so you rather eat snacks, drink beers. And I'm just asking for a friend. Just asking for a friend. But I started realizing that you have to re-ask this question of why am I motivated? And so sometimes that why starts to die. And I feel like a lot of us feel like it should always be the same thing. Once I set my goals, I'm going to stay on that path. And if I can't reach my goals, I'm just going to quit. And I just think we set ourselves up for failure that way. I think it's more important if we were to focus on a situation where we're like, okay, hey, if I'm starting to become demotivated, I need to re-ask myself why. Is that goal even effing important anymore? Do I even give a shit about that? Or do I need to create another goal? Because I still need to get healthy, or I need to still be fit, or I still need to move every once in a while. So even right now, if we're exercising multiple times a day or one time for 2 hours, that's still not as like much movement as we need based upon how sedentary we are. And you can think that you're moving a lot, but we're not. So it's important that you guys stay motivated. And if it was based off of fear, then don't lose the motivation. So remind yourself. So go through a process of either constantly reminding yourself or setting smaller goals, more attainable, or something that's so ludicrous that when you get 50% of that, you're still pretty excited. But it has to be something where you can't just die off. And I get it. We're getting deep now, sitting on the above ground bumper. So stay on it. Keep tagging us. Keep getting the stories. Help us out because it's super important for everybody. Because a lot of you guys rely on each other through the suffering together, and that's what makes us a great community. Especially my community at Costa Mesa. You guys specifically are really good about, like, everybody trains together, and if a new person comes into the group, they're always like welcoming, hey, whatever, but they're not really welcoming or trustworthy, like, hey, this is a friend of ours, it's a friend of yours. So like a mobster mentality, like you have to train for a while and we want to see you kind of sweat. It's gonna be good. It doesn't fucking matter. You just have to like show up and want to be like, hey, I want to work out. And after a course of time, suddenly everybody's like, oh, okay, you put in the work. 5 months, 3 months, 6 months. You got to be consistent. You got to be willing to sacrifice. You got to be there. And I think you guys that are doing this online right now, you guys that we just went through with Beyond the Whiteboard, you're helping out those that aren't really posting it or still looking at it. So keep it up. And I'm super excited about it. I told you I was like super excited in the beginning. It's Friday. Yeah, motivation. Mikey, so what is recovery?
Recovery can be defined in 3 different versions. You have immediate recovery, like if a runner was running, the time in between each stride, so that's immediate recovery, that your leg tries to get back to a normal state of movement. Then you have short-term recovery, which is the duration has been between sprint intervals or weight training sets. So that's a little bit of short-term recovery. And then you have training recovery, which is the third form of recovery, and that's between training sessions. So you have immediate recovery between reps, you have short-term recovery between sets, and then you have immediate recovery between training sessions, the time off of actual movement.
Okay. So let's go. I'm not going to get too crazy about DOMs and all this super compensation. Okay, let's go overtraining.
So overtraining is defined as an increase in training volume or intensity of exercise resulting in performance decrement, so a decrease in performance. Recovery from this condition often requires many weeks or months. And then there is a shorter version of this, and that is the next part of overtraining, which is called overreaching. That's just a more smaller duration of overtraining that we call overreaching.
So something for me that I always followed was this concept that there was no such thing as overtraining. So tell me, what was overtraining again, Mikey?
Overtraining is defined as an increase in training volume or intensity of an exercise resulting in performance decrements or a decrease in performance.
So if I find myself in an overtraining state, I didn't believe in it because, not that it didn't happen, it's just because it was caused by something else. And what was it caused by? It was caused by lack of recovery. All right. And recovery, Mikey, what was recovery again?
Sorry, I'm muting myself. Recovery is the time between either sets or reps or training sessions that have nothing to do with any movement. They're just
All right.
taking it easy.
So it's duration of like between a movement, reps, sets, and days, weeks, months, years, 5-year cycle or 4-year cycles. So however you want to look at it. But when you're looking at those cycles and you're looking at the idea of recovery, what's affecting that? Am I not getting enough rest in between my sets? Is the load too heavy? And then I can extrapolate that further. Am I not resting the muscle enough? Is it too compressed? My sessions. So one thing that I see people do, if you train at night and then you train in the morning, you might get away with not being sore from the night session, but by the next day, you've loaded 2 workouts within like 12 hours. So that recovery wasn't great enough between the workouts, and you're not accustomed to that and that load. So there's a lot of things that can influence your recovery. Your stress, even if you're someone that doesn't feel like you're stressed, you can still have stress and have a lot of it. And then same thing with sleep. If you don't get a lot of sleep, and you don't need like over 8-9 hours, but you definitely need somewhere between 6.5 to about 8.5. That's kind of the sweet spot. And then water, your water level has to do well, has to be well. So for me, I don't drink enough water. So I immediately notice when I'm missing water in my diet. So I have to start marking it, and I've been telling you guys about it. And then all these factors play into my ability to recover from overtraining, overreaching, and that's all based on my recovery. And that's why I don't really believe in when someone says, hey, I'm overtraining. Now, there is an idea of overloading. So my body starts here at this baseline, and I start working out, and I work out so much that I diminish my fitness level. And then in the course of the recovery phase is where I make my athletic developmental gains or my new rep maxes. So I have to understand that the taper is important. And that's kind of how we train. We really, really load. So like imagine we're doing 200 squats a day or plyometrics. When people tell me I'm doing a plyo program, I always say, oh, sweet. What's the amount of touches you start with? What do you load to? And what do you diminish to? And what's the phase of that? And they like look at me like, no, man, I just jump around. And I'm like, okay. All right. So we'd have to look at your load through time. And that's really what determines the whole overtraining, overreaching, and your ability to recover from that. All right. Does that answer further questions? Mikey, you like that? Hold on. So,
Good to me.
What's that?
I forgot to highlight this when you were talking about Maxie's story. Jeff Steele says this moment in CFCM history brought to you by Mormont.
Thank you. You missed that. If Maxie was on here, whew, you would have a flashback. It was so good. It was slow motion fall through that door. Another thing on the recovery, I had a little brain fart too. The recovery, like from squatting or running or plyometrics, you wouldn't increase your vert, or you wouldn't increase your speed or your lift or your squatting from air squats, your speed or the volume of that without actually resting from it. So there would have to be a time where you moved away from that, and that window is going to be somewhere between 4 to 12 days. And if you could get it up to 16 days, that would be good. Not completely not doing it, but really bringing down the volume. And then you don't reap the benefits of the whole thing for 4 weeks from when you stopped. So imagine that I say, okay, I'm in a 6-8 week program. I go ahead and I taper. That's a 1 to 16 day taper, so 1 to 2.5 weeks, and then all of a sudden I got another week, a week and a half, 2 before I'm actually peaked again. Right, so I can time it a little different, where I can start training my body to really almost 2 weeks out. I take a lot of load out, and then I actually take some big rest days, and then I'm ready to peak within 14 to 15 days. So I can really train myself to do that, but that's going to take about 4 to 6 years to develop that ability. But recovery is important, and it's based off of all external factors. So be aware of your recovery. Mikey, what do we got going on tomorrow? I think I got to coach in the morning. Poor girl. Jillian coached like 2 or 3 in a row now. She's crushing them. Crushing them. We got 8 a.m. We got Jillian and me. And then you got 10 a.m. with me. Ooh, we got some breathing. Some breathing going down. And we're going to do the ox work. So even if you don't got like barbells and stuff like that, we'll still do strength training. So I'll give you some extra numbers. We'll be on Zoom. And then that's it. No.
You have a Zoom class at 1.
Oh, that's our talk. That's the coach's talk.
Coach's
talk. The coach's talk. Okay. That's how I get the, yeah, what's up, guys? Party rocking in the house.
Careful, we're going to get copyrighted.
Oh, damn it. Shut it down. You got to bleep me. I'm better off saying bad words.
I got to get a every time you do something.
Yeah, I'm definitely better off saying bad words than they'll cut it right away with the copyright.
All right. Tomorrow's workout. Did you want to talk about that? Or?
Tomorrow's workout.
Let's pull it up.
Oh, here we go. I'm get closer.
The new whiteboard sessions.
All right. We got a few options, huh? Whoa. Hello. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Okay. So we got 8-minute double unders, dumbbell, one arm overhead squat. Yeah, this is my jam. And then not the double unders. And then 2 minutes, 5 rounds, not for time. That's my jam. And then 20 or 15 calories on a bike, a rower, or a 200 meter run. And then we got double unders or jumping jacks, or a 200 meter run, and overhead squats, or what's the other type of squat they can do? Air squat, a little PVC pipe, or
Samson.
Yep. And then 2-minute rest, and then we got 5 rounds, not for time, of either the run, row, or bike, or some type of calories. Samson lunges and bear crawls. I think I'm going to do that one. I'm going to do the bike, Samson lunge, and bear crawls for my shoulders and stuff. Ooh, what about this farmer carry? I might throw the farmer carry for my hip. See if that thing holds together.
I like the farmer carry. I've always loved it when you program Texas cardio. Texas cardio is like one of my favorite things to do.
We should get some jugs and stuff.
A water jug? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like Lacey was talking about. I was thinking about it for the odd objects, but we'll be home soon. We'll be home soon. Hopefully no more than a couple weeks. 3 weeks. Okay. Okay. Let's not bring them around. So it's Friday. Fun Friday. Make sure you get a drink. Make sure you get some rest. Make sure you're eating well. 3 square meals a day. Drinking a lot of water. 60 to 120 grams. 20 ounces of water. And then get some questions for me. Make sure you guys are celebrating your Orthodox weekend, Easter holiday. And then next week, I'm excited about this National Library work. All right. Okay, you guys have a great night. We'll see you Sunday. No Saturday. We're like the late night show. Only 5 days, except for not Monday through Friday. And we do it on Sunday. So not like the late night show. No.
We got Sunday through Wednesday and Friday, guys. Rest days on Thursdays and Saturdays.
Yep. Just like our normal gym schedule. Funny that. Join our mailing list. Yes, jump on. Email Jillian or put it in the DM. Hit us up and give us your cell phone. Get on our text thread. Start getting our daily texts. All right. And then, Mikey, you're going to work on my card, right? I'm excited about that.
Oh, yeah, your intro card. Okay.
Oh,
I'll get it done. I'll get it done.
That was Talal's idea.
Oh, okay.
I'll give him props.
I got to watch that interview you did.
Yeah. Go check him out. Go check out our talk. I'll post it on Costa Mesa tomorrow.
See you guys.
Bye, guys. Good job, Mikey. Thank you, sir.